Well, hello and good evening, and welcome back to MRC, this time for Tier 1, the fastest 20 guys that we've got in this league. I'm pleased to report that it's raining for somebody other than Tier 3, which is nice, so we'll see how these guys get on in the wet. If you were in for Tier 2 just a moment ago, you see how hectic that one was, so hopefully this one, well, it's got a tough job, but it's even better. Just pop in that Discord, well, excuse me, the YouTube link for the live in the Discord. But again, if you haven't just yet, I do urge you to subscribe, turn your notifications on, and then you will definitely be able to view every single race on our official YouTube channel. I've got Scott in again for this one here. Scott finished 7th in Tier 2 just a moment ago. Scott, how was it scoring points and actually driving this week?
Yeah, cheers for that. Yeah, tough race, really tough race. Some big names, some of our people at the front of our championship going out. Fox River, I believe, and Shadow Cobra. He's actually in tonight again. But yeah, good to see these guys in the wet. Let's see what they can do.
Absolutely. I don't think they've actually had a test so far in the wet, so we'll see who's got the cojones and who doesn't. I'm just gonna try and bring up the times. No, that's telemetry, lap data. There we are, cool. Because I believe Era Voice is the first of our drivers who will set a lap time in these conditions. This track, Zandvoort, of course, being his home race. Last season, Season 3, he did retire from this race just about when he was in the championship fight. So hopefully this season will be a bit better.
I've just noticed Ball Boy's retired from the session, Jacob.
Already? Yeah, I've seen the flag. Wow, look at that for a lap from I Am Zach.
Wow.
119, and then Reese not too shabby, only a 10th behind. But Chris, reigning champion, slotting in 3rd position. So a lot of these guys are getting some laps in.
The wet master, Chris DaCosta.
He is pretty good in the wet.
Unbelievable.
I'm just wondering if it'll stay this way during the race, or if there'll be a transition, or... Because of course if it's a wet race then you can probably afford to go wet setup, but if it's a dry race then you're going to struggle in these conditions. Ooh. That's the thing, you saw how bad the curbs were in the dry for Tier 2.
You just can't touch them, Jacob. Yeah. I don't know if you've done much practice for your Wednesday already, but you cannot touch pretty much 80% of them. As
Monster's retired, he might have just done that. Shadow Cobra goes 5th. He's just come from Tier 2 where he was looking good for the win and then retired, so we'll see what he can do. But yeah, no, I have done a bit of practice around here. I've managed to get my optimum set up. I should hope. It feels good. Feels pretty good. But yeah, like you say, I do try to avoid most of the curb. There's a few round here that you can go for, but
yeah,
you know, it's probably one of the only tracks where you've got to, if you're really going to attack a lap, it's probably the only ones you really kind of want to hold off a little bit. So it's a bit of a paradox. This guy here was pretty quick yesterday. I went in yesterday for the practice sessions. Sir Michael Finn. That is a PSN name and a half. I like it. Petition to call him Lord Finn. Signed one.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Lord Finn.
Lord Finn.
I believe he's from Kid Dynamite's league, or a league that Kid Dynamite was in, so I think we'd expect to see him where he is currently, to be honest.
And I'll tell you who isn't here. Kid Dynamite.
Yeah, he's in Devon.
What's he doing in Devon?
Well, he's in South Devon. He's having a holiday, Jacob. I don't know.
Oh.
You'd have to question. question whether he's really serious about this or not.
Exactly, not on Monday race night with the boys.
It just come back.
Wow.
I mean, it's only 3.5 hours away.
Only 3.5 hours away.
Yeah, a 7-hour round trip to come back, play this, go back.
Wow. Well, if you are committed,
you wouldn't do that.
No,
you
we're only playing Dean. I don't know. You might be watching this.
That's right.
So I think Ball Boy is yet to join. I think that's the reason why, and then he might hop in.
I think I saw he rejoined along the bottom, but nothing as yet.
I wonder if anybody's able to let us know. Monster, I want to scream. Can I get some luck, please? Smith said, Scott, that's what I did and it ended terribly. And I can imagine that's get on the curbs.
Get off the curbs, Sam.
I wonder if anybody can let us know what
Just trying to find out from Shadow Cobra whether it is a wet race. I've sent the feelers out. See if he responds. Zach with a 19.3.
There you go, he's improved on his lap time by a couple of tenths. See, in these kind of conditions as well, it's not, you know, out lap, push lap, in lap. It is, you know, you stay up there for a good sort of 4 or 5.
Yep.
Try and build your rhythm up, try and improve slowly but surely.
Yeah, I don't think there's much drop off, is there, with the inters in terms of setting a couple of laps.
No.
You might actually just improve your times as you get a bit more comfortable, like you say.
And if it's a dry race and all these guys are running dry setups, it's just going to be absolute
That would
hell.
be twitchy. Yeah.
Very, very twitchy, yeah. So I'm just wondering, that's what I'm trying to sort of gauge as we cut to Sir Michael Finn having a bit of a moment, gets himself going again. On his outlap, so this won't matter too much. Who is on a fly? I think Reese has just started. So we'll go on board. I just want to get a sense of how tricky it is. A little bit squirrely there at the hairpin. Short shifts to control the wheel spin. And in the wet, this sort of left, right, straight is very, very difficult.
Yeah.
Again, avoid that inside and outside curve.
Sorry, Jacob, it's a dry race.
Right.
So it's just quali, so they are on dry setups probably. Most of them, I'd say.
I'd imagine. Yeah, because it just wouldn't make sense to go out for a wet set.
No.
No, not at all, no. Oh yeah, you can see there, look, very, very squirrely. For Reese, he's 0.2 down, so he's not improved. He's taken that one a little bit too deep, and that...
Oh, he's gone off.
Yeah, will be the lap. Over. I think Sir Michael Finn has just started his lap. You can see there that he's massively short shifted. But in the wet, not so much of a problem.
It's 1/10 quicker.
Nice and smooth. Oh, he's geared up a bit too early there. I think he's going to lose some time. Just trying to keep it nice and steady.
He's power. Oh wow! I thought he held it.
Lost the back end. I think he may have got a tap from someone, you know. Who was that going round? I think that was the Alfa Ram.
Was it Haas?
It looked like an Alfa Romeo. No, it's not. No, it's not. It is a Haas. That turned him round as well. So at the moment we've got I Am Zach leading. Go on, Scott.
Sorry, I was just about to say, Sir Lord very kindly missed the 50 board for everyone else, to be honest. He could have taken it out, but he drove round it.
It's the absolute worst when you're trying to spot your braking point.
Oh,
And
someone
there's just
did
no
it on our
board.
quali. Someone did it on our quali, and yeah, it's not great.
Because those are basically the only reference points around this track as well. More or less.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look at MTO. The two Mercedes have gone second and third. Zach has improved.
85, he's quicker than me on dry tyres.
Yeah, that is a lap. That is a lap and a half.
I think he can sit in the pits for a little while on that one.
I think he can. Well, unless the track starts to get wetter. No, sorry, drier. Then obviously you want to get back out there. Yeah. Excuse me, wetter. No, that's not the. Well, to be honest with you, it's not out of the realms of possibility that he could feasibly go quicker on a fully wet track. Ollie Racing has retired from the session. Might have got on those curbs, but yeah, MTO was he hadn't set a lap, and you know, for your first run, a 191 is not a bad. Oh wow, yeah, look, in a big way as well.
Driving backwards into the pits.
Well, we've got a Red Bull off as well. Excuse me, that's Ollie Racing. Oh, he's going to want to be careful here that he doesn't get disqualified as well. It will do that.
Yeah, because he's blocking the pit lane.
Yeah, I think
he's tried the wets. Look,
I think that's what's done it then, hasn't it? It's just not enough grip. So he will get off of those and onto a set of mediums. Just under 5 minutes to go. The yellow flag obviously keeps popping up and down. Reese Whitcomb's now gone second. Pushes.
Great lad.
Yeah, Sir Michael.
I think it's drying up.
I think it might be.
Clearing a path, aren't they?
Yeah. I think it's a bit of both. Drivers getting confidence, getting used to the conditions. Maybe they're getting a little bit better. But the best place to be if you're on provisional pole in the wet, changeable conditions, the best place to be is out on the track. Give yourself the best chance of negating any time lost. So I am Zach on provisional pole at the moment. Reese is still on a lap. This might be an improvement. It is an improvement, but he is still 2/10 behind I am Zach on the timing screens.
About to start another hot lap.
And G-Star has just popped himself third ahead of MTO. Here we go. I have a feeling this might be a good one. Let's go on board.
Doesn't need those sector 2 yellows.
Nice and tidy through the first sector. Look at that, he's up by a 10. Ooh, brave man on that outside curb. Get a little bit out there.
Oh, that's it done, surely.
Just about keeps that. No, I reckon he might still be on for a lap. It does look like the track is drying up quite considerably now, so... Oh yeah, no, screw. Nope, you are right. Alex has retired.
Intense.
Race winner from Tier 2 has retired. Well, depending on his fuel allowance in that car, he'll be able to get round for another one.
Definitely hasn't stopped raining, so it's just that they're clearing the path, isn't it?
I think the rain has got lighter. Oh, we've got G-Star Snipes there,
G-Star
facing the wrong way.
In the pit lane as well.
Reese is in the pits. I don't think he'll get out for another one. I can't unfortunately see. Oh, 5th place grid penalty there for G-Star for a collision with Chris DaCosta. Something's happened down at turn 1. I think it might be Sir Michael's retired from the session. It might have been Chris DaCosta coming out of the pits and then G-Star not being able to get out of the way. A lot smoother through that middle section.
Of course, goes things off, isn't it, in Tier 1?
It is, yeah. I think this might be a little bit quicker for Iron Zach. Yep, just about. Ooh, very... Taking a lot of curb there, which I'm surprised. Early upshift through the banking here. Very difficult in the wet. I think this might just be a small improvement. It is.
Yeah, wow.
0.10, so he's 0.3 ahead of Reese, who is in the pits. He's not going to get around. J Sarge has popped himself in third, ahead of MTO. He's ever so slightly down on this lap. MTO, yeah, so he's backed out of his lap. So that's it for MTO. I think J Sarge is still going for it though. He's got 6/10 to find. It's going to be an ask. Yeah, no, so he's 6/10 down, so that will be it for J Sarge. He will, in all likelihood, start third. G-Star is well down his time. Stringy Bean at the moment we're on board with 0.4. Does improve, not enough. He can go again though. Chris DaCosta, he won't get round for another lap. This is it for Chris DaCosta. Ooh, very big moment there. All boys joined again, and I think Chris DaCosta will have bailed out of this one too. Every single driver number seems to be number 2.
Number 2? Yeah, you're the same. I can't imagine that's what they've been picked.
No, but then I've just looked at Jack Rocklin, and he's got number 8. So it might be that they've...
Maybe it's a default, and no one's changed it.
Could potentially be,
Fisher's has got 13.
I think I am Zach just improved.
Shadow Cobra up into 6th.
Look
Great
at that.
Right to the death.
Yeah, I am Zach literally just popped in another lap time and went quicker again.
Stringy B coming round, he's 1/10. Oh no, he's... No. I've done him there.
Well off that.
I do apologise.
No, don't apologise, curse them all. Look at that. Jack Rocklin has had an incident on the start-finish straight. I don't think that's going to worry him too much. But he is at 11. I think that is more qualifying, more or less done. Yeah, we've got a few in the pits. That is it, yes. I am Zach. Takes pole position for the Dutch Grand Prix Tier 1.
6/10 ahead
of Reese Whitcomb, who's no slouch. Let's not
Absolutely
forget.
not. Right. Are we going to have to create a Tier 0?
Might have to be. Formula 0.5.
Go around on his own.
G-Star Snipes will start third, J Sarge fourth. MTO will round out that top 5 and we'll run you through the order. Just a moment. There we go. All confirmed there. So I'm Zach. We'll start from the front. Reese Whitcomb alongside G-Star Snipes, I forgot, does have a 5-place grid drop. So he will actually drop down to 8th or 9th. But he's taken third. It's J Sarge 4th, MTO 5th, Shadow Cobra complete in row 3. Sir Michael Finn, the Finn in 7th, Stringy B 8th, 9th for Nick. Chris DaCosta, reigning champion, will start just inside the points. Jack Rocklin is 11th. Era Voice has got a 5-place grid drop 2, so he will drop to 16th. I Fishers is 13th. 14th Alex, race winner from Tier 2. 15th Night Shadow. 16th Monster. 17th Jarl Maida. 18th Ollie Racing. Didn't catch the rest. We will go through that shortly. And Bullboy is at the back. Well, depending on if he starts, because he couldn't
connect.
Did disconnect, and I know there's been a few connection issues, so hopefully we won't have a repeat of last week where half the field retired before a lap had even been completed. I'm sure we won't have that same issue again.
I do hope not.
Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. There you go, the little timing thing has come up, so they're all on the grid now, choosing their strategies. Which will be a darn sight easier as it's not raining. Looking forward to this.
Yeah, this should be good.
This should be a good one. Because it's one thing to qualify, you know, 6/10 ahead. It's another one to sort of withstand pressure, so to speak. That does tend to make you go a little bit slower. Right, position change, tyres. No, don't need the telemetry. There we are. So, let's run you through that grid order again. Or Scott, would you like to be my guest?
Yeah, of course. So we got I am Zach. He's put in a fantastic lap, 6/10 ahead of everyone else in the field. Reece Whitcomb, fantastic qualified from him, so that McLaren is in second. Jay Sarge, our championship leader, in third position, followed by his teammate, MTO. Shadow Cobra, tier 2, fantastic qualified from him up into fifth. Lord Finn, our newcomer, straight into sixth, which was really good qualifying from him. Stringy B in seventh, G-Star Snipes 8th, Nick BT in 9th, Chris EC, our championship winner last year, in 10th, was probably hoping for a full wet race, to be honest. Jack Rocklin in 11th, Last Fisher's 12th, Alex in 13th, Monster 89, unfortunately only put one hot lap in quali, 14th, Joe Almeida in 15th, Eric Voice in 16th, I believe he got a 5-place penalty, so that's reflecting down there. Ollie Racing 17th, Dan Olek in 18th, Old Boy 19th with connection issues in quali, and Night Shadow in 20th.
Lovely stuff, thank you very much, Scott.
No worries.
Just hopping back toward I am Zach, now on the start-finish line. I thought my eyes deceived me there for a moment. I thought I saw a few drops of rain, but I think that was definitely my eyes deceiving me.
I've been told it was dry, but
you never know. It could exactly. It could transition. Everyone's gone for the medium tyres, of course. Because it was a wet session, so you can choose start what you literally. MTO is the only runner inside the top 10 on soft tyres, so we'll see what he can do. I'm going to keep an eye on the front, Scott, as 5 lights go out. And we're away here. We've got a jump start already for Damolek. I think Reece Whitcomb has got up alongside I am Zach. Look at that. He's got the place and he's got the lead into turn 1. The two Mercedes follow each other through. I don't think there's any contact at the back whatsoever. I think we're okay. And I am Zach holds off Jay Sarge. MTO follows him through. Stringy B completing that top 5. Actually, he's overtaken G-Star Snipes. Era Voice and Night Shadow retired already. So we've got a collision, we've got a virtual safety car already. The field will have to slow down. And
so Michael Finn with no front wing.
Oh, so there's been a big accident there. Safety car has been deployed. So we've got 2 out on the first lap. And yeah, as you say there, Scott, Sir Michael Finn
I didn't see it, Jacob, I'm afraid.
No, that's all. Well, I'd imagine we'll find out what happened when the chat starts popping off, but I should imagine that it's just got a bit too tight in there, and well, Sir Michael Finn has obviously come together with somebody. Based on the evidence before us, I'm led to believe that is Era Voice and Night Shadow, who won't even see a lap. Very, very disappointing, especially if you're Era Voice and this is your home Grand Prix.
Looking through the field, I think Shadow Cobra's picked up damage on his right front.
Ooh, bit of gamesmanship going on at the front because some were looking to go in the pit and then they decided against it. Shadow Cobra does come in to stop.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think opening lap, you don't really need to stop. But then, you know, I'm not in the car myself.
He had damage, Jacob.
Oh, okay. Sorry, excuse me then.
Yeah, he had a damage to his front right of his wing.
So it could potentially be that. Could have been sort of 4 into 1 situation there.
Yeah.
Now I've got this weird thing where Shadow Cobra is showing us first.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Absolutely fantastic. But, that's now sorted itself out, I'm pleased to say. And it is Reese Whitcomb now leading. He stole the lead off of our pole sitter, this man here, I am Zach, into the first corner. Just got a better getaway. Of course, he had the inside line anyway. J Sarge, I think it was G Star who was third. He dropped a few places. He might have got caught up in something. J Sarge went through into third. MTO followed him through. Stringy B managed to get past G Star as well. As Reese Whitcomb has spun around. Reese Whitcomb has spun around under the safety car. Yes, our race leader has spun around under the safety car. Given the lead to I Am Zach, and he's dropping all the way to the back of the field, of course, ghosting off, so he does have to wait, and that...
What has happened there?
Oh my God.
He's gutted.
He has gone from leading the race to now at the back. Absolute scenes.
Oh, he will be gutted.
He will be absolutely fuming. His thumb would have hovered over the pause button and thought about just, see you later.
Yeah, maybe that polite reminder in a Discord was just in the back of his mind. Look, to be honest, I think I ended up somewhere down near where he is now in the last race. I'm not saying he'd be happy with 7th, not at all, but there'll be so many safety cars, I'm predicting.
There will be.
He's not out of this at all.
No. We had 4 in the last race. We've had... Well, this is our first one, again on the opening lap. Again, if you're Reese, it is painful going from the lead to the back. But as Scott said, it's becoming a bit of a cliche with Monday Race Club, but anything can happen, and that's because it does.
Absolutely does.
I think... So I'm just looking at some of it. I think Era Voice might have got caught up with MTO. I don't know where. He said, I'm sorry, I spun and messed up. Oh, and I Am Zach has just gone into the wall.
Wow.
On the restart, I think. Oh, wow. If I was J Sarge, I would have gone for that. I think I Am Zach has just got away with that. The 2 Mercedes line astern. MTO is looking for the move, and J Sarge has gone very wide. He's tapped the back. He's got the 2 Mercedes got into each other.
Oh wow, he's collected everyone.
And the 2 Mercedes have collected the McLaren there of Nick BT. J Sarge to the back. He's got a 5-second time penalty as well.
Oh, he'll be.
I mean, that was a complete and utter accident, but it's never great when your 2 teammates get into each other. They've gone from 2nd and 3rd to 13th and 18th.
This is the difference with Tier 1 with the ghosting off.
Oh, we've got an Alpine there in the background, gone very wide. I think that was Monster. And he slipped now to the back.
Yeah, he's got no front wing, that's why.
And look at that, Reese has gone from 18th to 12th.
Yep. You're never out.
This is absolutely insane. Meanwhile, Stringy B is all over the back of I Am Zach. He's going left and right. He's going inside and outside, trying to find a way past up to the penultimate corner. You're not going to get through there, mate. Avoid that curb on the inside and outside. He doesn't do such a great job off the second part, but it is the 2 Williams chasing down the Alfa Romeo. The top 3 have actually broken away now from Jack Rockman. G-Star Snipes puts in the fastest lap of the race to boot. I Fisher's pits. Can't catch a breath.
Came in. Chris DC. Reese is coming into the pits, unfortunately.
Might have had a little bit of a knock there. MTO as well.
It's a change of wing.
So all these guys in the top 10 have run into issues.
Jay Sarge only just getting in now, and he's stacked up.
This has gone from bad to worse for the Mercedes duo. Collided. Jay Sarge spun around at the first corner. Oh, and Stringy B's gone for that move there. Very, very late move, but has got up alongside. There was contact.
Michael Finn. That's just wow.
And I'll tell you what, who's just pulled off a brilliant move? Stringy B around the outside. They're touching wheels down the straight. Stringy B's still trying to go for the lead. I'm Zach's not giving it up though, and he's got back ahead. And wow, I am Zach has still held on to the place.
I don't know where to look, Jacob.
Neither do I. I'm just hanging on to the front two here.
Yeah.
Because these guys are proper going for it. G-Stars is literally just waiting for it to all go wrong. I am Zach goes real defensive for turn one. Stringy B up on the outside. Is he going to run in wide? I am Zach. No, he's not. He's going to go around the outside. He's done it. He's done it. He's done it. He's nearly. No, he's not. I am Zach is coming back again into the hairpin. He still kept the lead. I was absolutely going to go wild for a fantastic movement. I am Zach somehow still managed to keep that under a lot of pressure. This is what I was saying. It's enough to. It's one thing to be 0.5 of a second quicker in qualifying, quite another to do it in the race when you've got two Williams hounding you. And meanwhile, I'll tell you who's getting involved in this battle. Jack Rodney, Stringy B's gone for the move again. In the middle part of the lap, got it done. He's in the lead.
Yeah, no, he hasn't got.
G-Star Snipes looking to take second as well. Oh, and look at that, Jack Rocknin now in fourth. He's caught up to the back of the leading three. Stringy B now leading the race. I'm Zach second. G-Star Snipes looking to get past that Alfa Romeo. Jack Rotnin now with the fastest lap of the race. Alex chucks in the fastest lap. Bald Boy's been disqualified. Facing the wrong way. Maybe that's a spin.
Must have been.
Potentially. Top four separated by a second. I dare get away from this. I am Zach is going for the move again. He's pushed Stringy B over the crest.
Aggressive.
Luckily Stringy B just about saw that one, but these guys have 100% taken the gloves off. MTO has just retired from the race. He's set the fastest lap and he's now retired. That's another safety car. Wow.
Oh, it's massive smash down the home straight. He's sitting in the middle of the track. Wheel off.
Just flicked to Jay Sarge, and yeah, I can see it right at the end of the straight there. And oh wow. It was all looking so promising for the Mercedes boys, and well, what can you say?
Well, I'm kind of glad there's a safety car. I can breathe.
Well, actually, we've had two safety cars within 8 laps, and it was exactly the same for Tier 2. So I don't know if these guys were watching and had any ideas. I am Zach. Takes the opportunity to pit. That's probably a smart move.
Joe Almeida in as well.
Stringy B and G-Star Snipes. They take first and second then. Jack Rotnin behind. He started 11th, so he's had a very, very good race so far. It's definitely about keeping it clean. Keeping it on the track, keeping it outside, out of the side pods of others. If you're just tuning in, we've had an absolutely crazy opening few laps. The two Mercedes have gotten into each other. They've fallen from second and third down to the back. Reese Whitcomb spun under safety car. He went from first to the back. I am Zach. Just got away with touching the banking at a safety car restart. Him and Stringy B have absolutely diced it out for the lead. Stringy B just about coming out on top. The top four were separated by a second. Have I missed anything?
I think you've covered most of it, mate. No, well, nothing that I can remember either. Electric start to the race.
Absolutely electric. You know, during qualifying I'll sit down and stuff, and you know it's all nice and chilled, and then I genuinely cannot sit down during the race. I'm pacing around my living room right now because I'm just so amped up from what I've seen. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
It's a fantastic race. I mean, that Stringy B and Zach, the speeds they were getting around there, and the ability to keep it on the track. I just they're different level. They are different level.
Different gravy.
They're different gravy. Yeah.
When you've got that sort of this is the thing, 'cause it's such a new track. I don't even know the corner names. 2, 3, hairpin is 4.
Tarzan is the first one, isn't it?
Oh yeah. You can't, so this is turn 4, hairpin. I don't even know if the left and the right qualifies as 5 or 6. Let's say it does. So it'll be as you go over the crest into 7, you swoop downwards to the right. Now, because it's basically blind as you go in that corner, and as you go over it, you've got to quickly jig your car right, otherwise you'll go straight into the wall. I am Zach managed to get past Stringy B at that point, very nearly pushed Stringy B off.
Yeah.
So that was a good example of excellent racing, and why these guys are into
aggressive. They're not backing down. But yeah, both keeping it on the track, both keeping it as clean as you possibly can without crossing the line.
And so our top 5 or 10 positions after all of that, safety car in the slap. Stringy B will lead the field away, followed by his teammate G-Star Snipes. Jack Rocknin is in 3rd currently. Alex, I think, has got a penalty. He's 4th. Ollie Racing 5th. 6th Shadow Cobra. 7th I Am Zach. Joao Almeida in the Ferrari is 8th. Sir Michael Finn is 9th. That's he's made good progress actually to get back into the points. And 10.
Yeah, he has.
I Fishers in that 2nd Haas. Let's go back to the front then, and a bit of a feature. A bit of a feature in Tier 2 was that the 2nd place guy wasn't getting close enough, and it's happened again, because look at that, Stringy B has gone, Jack Rocknin is on the back of his teammate G-Star Snipes into the 1st corner. Again, it's that straight, it's too short. Meanwhile, Alex is looking to go past Ollie Racing, does so. No, excuse me, that was I Am Zach looking to go past Shadow Cobra and does so. And Sir Michael Finn has got past Joao Almeida. I think something's happened a bit further back, because I Am Zach has lost out to Ollie Racing. Gets back past Ollie Racing. Joao Almeida, I think, has dropped a few positions. He's now sitting 10th. I think that might be the reason for the yellow. Cannot keep up with this.
Keep up at all.
No, not at all. Meanwhile, the 2 Williams boys are getting away, because Jack Rocknin is holding.
Oh, so Michael Finn's gone and taken Reese with him into the gravel.
And so we got Haas as well. I Fishers too. So that's 3.
I Fishers.
3 and 1.
So he's got. I think they've all got damage. All 3 of them.
Sir Michael Finn. Yep. The side wall of the front wing, can't quite remember what that's called. I Fishers as well, I think, has got away with it. Just got a little tap.
I think it's called the sticky up bit.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Or Sir Michael Finn chooses to pit. Chris Costa has done so as well. And right after a safety car as well is not ideal. Meanwhile, the 2 Williams boys streak off into the distance. 1st and 2nd, Stringy B, G-Star Snipes. And look at that, they've actually got Jack Rocknin now out of the shot. And I Am Zach's all over the back. Jack isn't the easiest person to pass.
No.
Pretty wide there.
It's not actually an easy track to pass. I did find that.
No,
just
not
earlier
at all.
on.
Yeah, the only I Am Zach goes for the move, and he did. He stuck it down the inside.
He's got a 10 for me for that slide though.
Joao Almeida just about avoids him.
That's an unbelievable recovery. He's even good at that. Oh,
Welsh.
Cobra!
There
Wow.
we go. Big shunt coming out of the banking. You saw that safety car again. That is going to help Chris DaCosta and Sir Michael Finn close up to the back, and we are getting into 10 car finishers territory already. Safety car
I
back out.
don't think he's a fan.
So this is the third one.
He's not had a night to remember, Shadow Cobra, I'm afraid. He'd be gutted as well, because I think he did about 250 laps of practice.
Yeah, he is quick. Yeah,
He's
100%,
very quick.
very quick. You know, sticking it in top five, what's it, top 6? I think it was something like that. Yeah, 6 or 7.
Yep. Well, he's knocking on the door of a full-time seat in this tier, that's for sure.
100%.
With his pace.
100%.
Yeah. But tonight's not been his night.
Not at all. Now, who's gone round? Look at that, Dan Oblek. And doesn't quite have the same panache as his teammate trying to spin that round, but gets going all the same. Drops down to 11th. So even under safety car, the curbs and the traction control is treacherous.
That's 2 incidents under safety, isn't it? We had Reese, the first one.
Yep.
See, I tried to spin like I am Zach in our race earlier on, and I gave myself rear wing damage.
Ouch.
Which is irreparable.
Oh yeah. Well, I've not.
It went yellow on me, Jacob. It went yellow. I didn't like it.
I'll tell you who is liking it at the moment. Stringy B, for sure.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and he's
great
not.
to
He's
see
not made to
Williams
stop
1
either.
and 2. Doesn't that remind you of the 90s?
When did I first?
Those were the days.
I regret to inform you that I don't. I mean, my
Don't
first.
do this.
Yeah,
Don't do this to me.
Sorry, mate. I think it was 99. I think I choose.
Oh
yeah,
my
because
God.
I started watching Formula One probably about
Mick
98.
Hakkinen.
No, when you had Ralph Schumacher in the yellow car and Michael Schumacher in the red car, and that's how.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I remember the next season because Williams made their car red, and I was like, why is there 4 Ferraris? And I think I was about 5 or 6 that time. Yeah, I think the first proper race that I remember was 2000 Hockenheim when Barrichello came from 18th to 1st. But yeah, no, you're right. Those were the days, and those were the cars.
Oh, fantastic.
Great cars. We're
Great
about
cars.
to
The
get
innovation.
going. About to get going again. Oh, it's just so simplistic and all about power and brute speed. Is the safety car coming? No safety cars. No. String it. Stay where you are, everybody. Stay where you are. We had this last week. The safety car thought it was going to come in and it just didn't. So do stay where you are. Don't overtake. And wait for it to come in this lap. So there's it says the lights are still on. So don't know what that was all about. Just no, don't go. And definitely don't overtake anybody when you get that message come up. That's such a weird glitch to have. Let's go through some of these comments.
Yeah.
Just decided. Sorry, boys. I had a damaged floor. No floor or side pause or rear wing. Oh wow, yeah. Oh yeah, because not only is MTO retired, so is Jay Sarge.
Oh, we missed that.
I did miss that.
Oh dear.
So that is both Mercedes
Championship
gone.
leader.
Wow.
Championship leader out.
This is exactly what I mean. There's too much stuff going on, and we miss the championship leader going out of the race. So that's two. So this championship is wide open now.
Absolutely.
And this race is definitely.
I mean, G-Star Snipes is rubbing his hands, currently sitting in second in the championship.
Absolutely. You know, your main priority is to try and bring it home. Of course, it's going to be difficult because he's got a teammate right beside him, and of course you always want to beat your teammate. If you're just
Kid Dynamite out as well.
Exactly. If you're tuning in and you're liking what you're seeing, I am chucking in our Discord server link into the chat, into the YouTube comments. Do get involved, and if you want to be placed up against these guys, do get involved. Urge you to click that link. We're about to get going here for the fourth, excuse me. And Stringy B has absolutely left his teammate for dust. Jack Rotnin actually fighting with Ollie Racing. I think Ollie Racing's come up the inside, and Zach has spotted that from a long way back, and he's gone round, and that is the second time he's got to be careful.
That is bad.
And I think Fishers has lost his front wing there. 5-second penalty there for Zach. So it is all gone to pot for our pole sitter.
I'm just looking at Fishers, and his front wing looks okay.
It might be Alex or somebody. No, excuse me. It was actually his teammate.
Oh wow. Yeah, no front wing. Yeah, you're right.
Wow. So that is, and as Chris DaCosta's spun around as well, he's got on that exit curb, and that is another stop. Wow.
I think that sums it up, that sound you just made.
Because, you know, 1 minute I'm like, okay, EK's had his issues, he might come back through, and then sticks a nose up the inside again when the door is closing.
He should never have reversed at that point.
Nah, you've got to wait for them to kind of all go round, because now his teammate is going to have to come in for a stop. And also, he might have some damage on his rear wing. He's got
to have rear wing damage himself, yeah, absolutely, or side pod.
I think there might be a bit of side pod going on there as well. I can't really make it out, but...
Nick BT right on the back of Nordster at the minute. Ooh, Alex right behind.
And Ollie Racing did make that move stick on Jack Rotnin. We had to cut away from that.
Yeah.
So we've got Chris in the pits as well, and I think, wow, so he's already done 4 stops today. That's the most of anybody on this track. And I think
if he strapped on some hards now, I wouldn't rule him out to get some points.
No, not at all, especially if we have any more retirements.
20 laps left. Get the hards on, just keep it clean.
And we're one more lap and we're halfway through, as Nick BT does take a little look up the inside of Monster 89. Monster does give him the room and the space, but does have the momentum on the outside to keep that place, keep 5th position, keep Nick behind him. Up top, the top 4 are unchanged. Stringy B has actually got out of the DRS. Well, he's now back inside.
Just dipping in, yeah.
But that's what he wants to do. Well, actually, no. Saying that, no, because he's 2 seconds ahead nearly of Jack Rotnin. So he might want to give his teammate a tow if he can.
Bit of tactics.
Potentially, but
I think they'd both be happy to hold position, that's for sure.
Yeah, Reese is retired.
No.
What has happened there? That's another safety car. That's our 4th safety car. So we have now had as many safety cars in Tier 1 as Tier 2 this morning. Reese Whitcomb has retired. So that is another one who is in the championship fight this year and has gone as well. So we will have 13 runners. We're halfway through this race. We've had 4 safety cars, 7 retirements.
See, 7th in the championship at the moment, Reese, with a few people ahead of him, obviously not either competing or having already finished, DNF'd, sorry.
And we are a quarter of the way through this season now. I know it's only 3 races.
It's a short one, isn't it? A short 10 seasons, 10 race season.
A short 10 seasons.
10 season, yeah, sorry. To try and find our feet kind of thing, and obviously wait for the new tracks to be available as well, so we can add them.
Can't wait.
Portimao. would be a
Imola. Oh, I cannot wait to race at Imola again.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. I think the last game, F1 game that I probably raced at Imola would have been F1 2006 when Sony had the license.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been out for a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And is there anything else? Is Turkey going to be back in? Because it's on and then off and then on again.
I think it is. Nothing's really been confirmed. The inside line that I have is they're just trying to hold it off as much as possible to try and make sure it happens. You know what they did with Melbourne when the pandemic broke out, and they held it off literally until the morning.
Literally got everyone to turn up, including the fans,
which was stupid PR.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they're basically trying to do that again because obviously they paid out all the money, haven't they?
Absolutely.
And that's what it's all about. Stringy B comes in. So G-Star will take the lead.
He would have to go on to hards now. I think he's going free.
What he's going to do.
He has. Yeah.
He's going for the hards. So my feeling is he's banking on another safety car.
Yep, and everyone going in.
Yeah, exactly that. He's come out behind I Am Zach, interestingly. Yeah. So I Am Zach and Stringy B will do battle once again.
It'd be interesting to see if I Am Zach's teammate raises a student inquiry against his #1 driver.
Ooh.
Because he could drop him a little further back.
He could. I don't know. If you were, I'm going to play devil's advocate because I love it.
Yep.
If you were Damalek, wide open race, anything can happen, and then your teammate reverses into you. Obviously, you don't want to screw over your teammate, but what would you do if you were in his situation, knowing that you could pull him back?
Having said that, me and Mark almost came together in the first race, so yeah, it's a tough one.
He's coming for you, Mark.
What would you do? Yeah.
I would be really, really annoyed because obviously then it's
Look,
my own
I think
race.
the reality is every driver, as much as there are teams, you want to be as high up as you can.
Yeah. If he was being nice, then he probably would maybe let it slide. But that's if he's being nice. But then I don't know Demolak personally. So
if he stays within 5-10 seconds, he might try especially if it would put him up. Here we go, we're going again,
exactly. I think. Yeah, and G-Star Snipes has timed that perfectly. Ollie Racing has got an Alpine in between him that will need to get out of the way, which it still hasn't done. There's no ghosting. He's
Finn.
Just about...
Lord Finn! Oh no!
What's happened?
Lord Finn's off, but he has hit Ollie Racing as he did it.
And has Ollie Racing gotten away with that? I think he has. Yes, he has. And Sir Michael Finn just about getting away with that one as well. But that could potentially be Stewart's incident as well, because look at that, he's fallen outside of the DRS window. Yes, it's not active for another couple of laps, but you want to be as close as you can.
Oh, Jack Rotlin's just spun.
Oh, I did just see Nick BT come through the shot there, and where has Jack Rotlin ended up? And we've got I Fisher's round as well. Christokos has got through. Jack Rotlin has kept hold of his wings, so there's no issues there.
No damage, I think he just spun.
Got away with that. G-Star Snipes, Ollie Racing, Nick BT are your new top three. I've just asked the guys how are they keeping up with this in the comments section. Chris DeCosta's picked up a 5-second time penalty for a collision with somebody, and Alex has got a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Just over halfway through. We've had two Mercedes come together, two Alfa Romeos come together. I Am Zach get caught in a couple of incidents. Reese Whitcomb spin under safety car. It has been absolute madness from start to finish.
Jacob. Absolutely mad. Mortar 89 up into 6th, currently in DRS of I Am Zach. He's had a great recovery, considering he only put the one hot lap in qualifying.
He's not talked up his chances that much, has he, this week, Monster?
He's remained quiet.
He said it's a damage limitation weekend and it's going that way for him. He's doing well so far. Can he keep it up? Oh, look at that, I Am Zach.
Damage limitation.
I Am Zach going for the move on Joao Almeida. He has the inside line and I think he's got that one done before the first corner. Yep. Professional move there from I Am Zach, and now he can get onto the back of the top 3, who are only 3 seconds ahead. And on older tyres as well.
Significantly older, yeah.
Yeah, I think I Am Zach has somehow played a blinder. Why is I Am Zach now coming up with the fastest lap? He's nowhere near the start finish line, unless that was delayed. But after all of that, well, 4th restart, G-Star Snipes is now your leader. Ollie Racing is 2nd. Nick BT, we've seen him there right on the back of Ollie Racing. He's 3rd. I Am Zach Polsitter is 4th. Joao Almeida 5th. Monster 89 6th. Stringy B was leading, but he's taken a stop under the safety car. I think he's losing a bit of time. I don't think that's going to pay off for him. Nick BT comes to the inside, out of the banking, and he's got that move done. Significantly younger tyres. Alex has now retired from the session, and that is our 5th safety car. It's a new record.
Coming out.
It's a new record. Race winner from Tier 2 is out.
This race is brought to you by the Mercedes safety car.
Brought to you by Aston Martin. Brought to you by Yellow Flags. Brought to you by safety marshals. We'll just turn this into the Zandvoort 500. But that means to say we've now got 12 cars running. Now, if you are G-Star...
I'll tell you what, the front 3, they've got to come in. That puts I Am Zach back into the top spot on them hards. What a blinder.
You're probably right on the cusp of being able to do it on softs. I mean, if it was me, I'd probably stick on another mediums, but then...
BT might drag it out, actually, on 14.
He might be okay, but then,
you ain't going to keep I Am Zach behind you, though.
Exactly, and that is a difficult task. So yeah, if you're the top 3, your best bet is to get on another set of mediums. Ollie Racing nearly going into the back of Nick BT. That is not ideal if that were to happen. Let's have a look and see what happens. And I think all 3 of them, yep, they do come in. That means
I've turned into Nostradamus.
I Am Zach inherits the lead again. Joao Almeida follows him through into 2nd position. All the other guys are now on pits. Look at that. G-Star and Nick have gone onto the soft tyres.
Ooh, 12 laps on those.
That's a big decision.
Right on the edge.
That is a big decision. The thing is that maybe I would have played the safer card and gone for the mediums, but if you're G-Star or you're Nick and you were 1st or 2nd, and now I Am Zach is back in the lead again on hard tyres,
you've got to. I think you've got to. Yeah,
he's got no choice.
Hand.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's
got no choice because he's that quick. You need that much.
Yeah.
Of a delta. Yep. Even if it doesn't work out, at least you've then given it a go. So G-Star Snipes. He only loses 2 positions out of that. He's down to 3rd. Nick BT is 4th. Monster 89 is 5th. Stringy B has also gone on to a set of softs, but that time lost. Do you remember he came in under the previous safety car, went on to a set of hards? That hasn't worked out at all, because if he had stayed out, he would be where G-Star Snipes is right now.
Yeah.
So he's lost time within that. Ollie Racing 7th.
And look at how much of the field have gone onto softs.
Exactly. All of them. Damalek is 8th. Jack Rocknin onto softs.
Got a cracking 12 laps coming up.
Exactly that. Chris DaCosta 10th. I Fisher's 11th, but he'll use that to get back up to the safety car, as well will Sir Michael Finn. And we have an absolute mad. And it would literally be 10 to go. If the safety car comes in this lap, it would be 10 to go.
Which is about perfect.
If you're on those soft tyres.
Yeah,
exactly
absolutely.
That. And you... I was going to say, I've lost my train of thought there. 5 safety cars, that's it. It's definitely
record.
A Monday Race Club record. It's definitely a record for tonight. We had 4 in Tier 2.
I just hope Tier 3 this week get a dry race. I really do.
Me too.
I mean, you guys have been so unlucky so far. I mean, Brazil in the wet is just shocking.
And
in Hungary, probably exactly the same. Yeah.
It was hard. It's because it's literally you've got to be so careful.
Yeah.
And then even then, you could be careful, and then all it takes is just I've taken a bit too much curb and unsettled the car too much, and that's it.
It's you can just be slightly off the racing line, hit that throttle a little bit too aggressively, and you're off. So it's nothing to do with curbs, nothing to do with being on a grass or anything like that. You're into a wall.
It's difficult.
Absolutely.
It's difficult.
So I hope you guys get a good dry race round here this week.
It's judging by this, it's definitely going to be a sort of keep your wits about you.
I see Michael Finn
race.
retired.
So Michael Finn has retired from the race, and are we going to get 10 finishers in the second race in a row? I Am Zach has now gone. Joao Almeida goes with him. Look at that. Nick BT is nearly alongside G-Star Snipes into turn 1. Is he going to have that move into Tarzan? He gets on the grass, goes a little bit wide for his troubles. And is that going to give Monster 89 a little look? I don't think so.
What's he done?
Nearly gone wide, and I think one of the Red Bulls has gone off. That's Ollie Racing. Yes, Ollie Racing's just retired. So we are going to get 10 finishers in consecutive races. I don't even know what happened there because I was focusing on Nick, and then I just saw a Red Bull go flying across my screen.
Into the wall. Yeah. Dan Olak, I think, got caught up in it. I think he's missing a front wing. He is.
Let's have a little look.
I mean, he's had a really unlucky race, but he's currently in 10th and getting that point.
There you go. So I mean, he could even retire and pick up a point here tonight. But like you say, do you know what? It's almost like he's been everybody else's punching bag.
We don't condone that, Jacob. He would get some points in the stewards' room.
Okay. Oh yeah, no. Okay, of course. All right.
He would get more points in the stewards' room than he would get on the track. So keep going.
Definitely. And we've still got 10. We've still got 10 to go, guys. So it's not out of the question that more could retire. At the moment, though, it is I Am Zach leading by 1.5 from Joao Almeida, who is probably holding up G-Star Snipes a little bit.
It's not close enough. He's not close enough.
But at the end of the day, this is for legitimate positions. So you hold these guys up as much as you want. Meanwhile, G-Star did actually get past Nick BT into turn 1. And the only teammate pairing that we have out on track at the moment are the two Williams. And the Alfa Romeo boys.
Yeah.
Nick BT all over the back of G-Star Snipes. You're not going to get through there.
We call them the bookends.
The bookends, is that what they're? Oh yeah. The bookends, I like that. But
no, to be fair,
the first bookend is
well to still be in the race.
Absolutely.
It's nothing about being a bookend.
Ooh, look at that. Nick BT is right on the back there of G-Star Snipes. He's going to have a little look on the outside. Very brave to try that there. Could possibly try the cutback, but then the penultimate corner is not an overtaking opportunity either. G-Star Snipes keeps that position. And look at that. I Am Zach 2.5 ahead now.
Nick BT holding the ERS button, the DRS, everything he's got.
He's just not close enough, is he?
No. A lot of ERS left. 8%.
So G-Star Snipes really wants to be getting past Joao Almeida real quick because he's got the pace.
He's got the pace, but we're now at 2.8 seconds. I Am Zach is away from Almeida.
That's going to be tough.
We've got 8 laps left. That's a tough ask.
I Am Zach leading. Joao Almeida second. Third is G-Star Snipes. Fourth, Nick 5th, Monster 89. Jack Rotnin fought back up to 6th. I Fishers is 7th, just behind Chris DaCosta, reigning champion, there in 8th. Stringy B a little way back in 9th. Damalek more or less out of the picture in 10th. Just looking to finish this race. 10 finishers out of 20 starters. This one has been just as chaotic as Tier 2. And we've still got 8 laps left, so don't go anywhere. Zach's still leading this one, but it's not a given that he'll cross the line in that position. Joel Maida still doing well to hold up G-Star Snipes.
Great defensive driving, and got a lot of ERS left as well.
Exactly, which is crucial into places like here. G-Star is going to have a little look. Yes, he is. I think there was a tap there, was there not?
Looked like it to me.
I Fishers gets past Chris DaCosta there for 7th place.
Ooh, Nick BT had to go wide.
He had a look around the outside. Look, he's alongside there, Nick BT, and this is the inside for the next corner. And will he have that move done? Yes, he will. Takes 3rd place away from G-Star Snipes. That's not paid off for the Williams boy at all. Zach pulling further and further away.
Joel Maida.
Joel Maida went very wide. They got on the curb, didn't he, in the braking zone. And this is Constantina Disler all up, and G-Star Snipes goes to the back of Joel Maida. But that is allowing Jack Rotnin up alongside almost. And both have got the DRSs. Jack Rotnin going to have a little look into that. No, he's not. And but I tell you what, G-Star Snipes going a little bit wide. And who's gone round? I Fishers has gone round. I Fishers has gone round. Not into the wall, luckily, but look at that, Jack Rotnin all over the back of G-Star Snipes. G-Star Snipes has gone backwards here. Six to go.
Can't quite, they're both flat out into that Tarzan bot.
It's so difficult because even if you're alongside, where the corner sweeps in, there's a banking, the line just naturally becomes one.
Yeah.
And that's why we've seen so many spins and so many incidents into that corner here tonight.
Yeah. Jack's so close now.
He can almost taste 4th place, and if he can get past, he could try and get on the podium. I believe that'll be his first podium finish this year for the man who finished 2nd last year in Season 3. Now, I'll tell you what, all of these guys here tonight put in stellar drives.
Absolutely.
When it's all going off and your adrenaline's pumping, it's a lot harder to make the split-second decisions that matter. So if you're able to do it when there's stops and starts and this happening, that happening, you've done well.
Yep. It's just dropped back a bit too much for the home straight, I think
so.
Joel Maida all over the back of Nick BT.
Will he?
No, he's not going to chuck it.
Oh, have we got another yellow out? Something else has happened. But that's tidied itself
Morse's
up.
come into a pit. Morse's have a moment, I think. Morse's spitting.
Five to go. Zach still leads by 3.2 from Nick BT this time around. Joel Maida got a little bit squirrely on that curb. Monster gets a 5-second penalty. G-Star Snipes is 4th. He's all over the back, and Jack Rotnin has joined this battle for 3rd place as well. Chris DaCosta a little bit further back, 3 seconds down the road. Stringy B just behind him. But I daren't take our eyes off this battle here for 3rd.
Yeah, absolutely not.
3.1. It's hovering about 3.1, that gap to Nick BT. I think Zach has this one covered off.
Yeah.
Ooh. And look at that, G-Star Snipes!
No!
Got a little bit...
and he got a nick from Jack as well.
Stuck it up the inside, and that's what we were saying about that two line becomes one. You know,
now he's struggling, and Christy C's all on the back of him. Christy C going past.
That's really going to hurt him. And look at that now, his teammate is going to get past too.
He's got to let him through.
Oh, he's gone. Well, he's done that, most definitely. Very, very nearly took a retirement for his troubles. I
was
Fisher.
wild.
Yeah, I Fisher. Fastest lap now. So
Jack Rockman now all over the back of Joe Almeida for that podium.
could potentially see a change because Joe Almeida won't have DRS. He's outside of that range. He's doing everything he can to get inside of it. Of course, harder compound tyre, more laps on them. If he can pull this off, but this is what we were saying about this sort of 2 into 1, because it banks up, which forces the car on the outside to the inside if you're on the inside already, and we saw it right there, both fighting for the same bit of track, trying to go through the corner, somehow end up touching, and then obviously we saw Jack come through. Nothing that either of them could do, just a pure racing incident, but
it was
very tricky into turn 1. Sorry,
without seeing any more on-board telemetry, just a racing incident for me.
G-Star is in the pits.
That's unfortunate. He was almost a banker to go lead in the championship here. Maybe he should have settled for 4th. I don't know. What would you do?
See, I would have gone for it.
Yeah.
Me personally, because well, I mean, I've already won 1 race this year.
Yeah, so, I know. That's what I mean. This is the difference between you championship leading boys and someone who's just.
I don't know. It's more
around the track.
No, it's not that. It's more like you see Stringy B who's leading the race. You're second, right?
Mm.
So you're thinking, right? I have the pace, and for me, if I saw, I knew as we see Jack Rotting go past Joe Almeida there into turn 1, gives Joe Almeida the room. Joe Almeida gives him the room back, and he's done as well as he could do there. Did Joe Almeida? Unfortunately, just not able to keep Jack Rotting behind on the quicker delta and the quicker tyres.
Yeah. The only one stopper as well, Jack. I think he's just kept out of trouble. Yeah.
Yes, he has. Yeah, good boy. Yeah, look at that, 1 stop. Fair enough.
Yeah, he's the only one stopper. He's just his strategies work perfectly.
It has. Fisher's now retired.
Oh.
I mean, he will pick up a point, but that is also a Monday Race Club record. The least amount of finishers ever.
Yeah, I've never seen this.
I mean, it's great for the viewers. It's great for the entertainment value. It's off the charts.
I missed season 1, but I'm pretty sure season 1 had the racing line on, so I don't think we'd ever have got to a point where there was only 9 finishers.
Yeah.
Martin might correct me, but I think this is a record.
I'm just going to take it back to that point about whether I would have gone for that if I was G-Star.
Yeah.
Yes, I would, because I knew that I was on the softer tyre. I know that Zach is up ahead on hards, with more laps on them, and I know that my teammate had the pace to win the race.
But he's 20 points ahead of Zach in the championship.
Okay,
20 points ahead.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I still would have gone for it.
All his rivals around. Yeah, I get that, but all his rivals around.
I tell you what. It might not be Zach who wins this. Nick BT is right up along the back of him now, and he's alongside. I've absolutely no idea. Zach had a 3-second lead, and now he's under pressure from Nick BT, looking for his first win in the McLaren. Yeah, very squirrely there. I don't know, has his tyres gone off? Might have done. Might be that rear wing damage we were talking about earlier, Scott.
16 laps. Maybe, possibly.
Look at this. I think we're going to see a change for the lead. This will be on the last lap as well. He's getting in the slipstream. Zach's gone defensive. Nick BT goes to the outside looking to attack this for the lead. Back. He's going for the lead there up on the outside. Zach runs him out. He's on the curb. He's keeping his McLaren there, and they touch, and they're still alongside into 3. And by the time they get to the hairpin, Nick has done it. He's not. Zach is still up on the outside. He gets the drive, and that's it. Zach is just alongside though. He will have the inside line for this corner. And I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Zach has just about kept the lead. This is the final lap of the race. Is he going to be able to keep him behind on older, harder tyres?
I think that was the moment. I think he's done it.
It might not be.
versus softs has he done this?
I've absolutely no idea. This is the last
more
big.
DRS.
This is the last big move. Look at that. Nick BT is right up alongside. He's going to go for the move as you would. There's the touch,
no!
and Nick BT has gone round. I am Zach stays. Jack Rodney goes up to second. Joel made a third. Nick BT gets it round pretty well, but his tyres are going to be absolutely ruined. And Chris DaCosta takes fourth. He's going to fight that one though. Is that going to be a touch again? No, he keeps out of it. Oh my word. And throughout all of that, I Am Zach wins the race. Jack Rotnin, look at that, second place, first podium of the year as well.
Fantastic.
For Joel Mader. Chris DaCosta fourth, Nick BT fifth, Striggy B sixth, Monster 89 seventh.
Wow.
That is the most intense finish that I've ever seen.
Joel Almeida, 12 places gained in the race. He is my driver of the day. Absolutely. But make sure you cast your votes.
Absolutely, yeah. Monster 89 will take 7th. G-Star got a little squirrely out the penultimate corner. Well, actually, we'll take 7th back because Monster 89 had penalties. And, you know, commiserations here for Damalek. I'll tell you what, though, you know, it might be sort of at the back, but he's got 2 points. He's kept his nose largely clean. More importantly, he's kept it on the track. And he will claim 2 points. And I Fishers will claim that sole point, despite having retired. So 9 finishes here today. We've had 5 safety cars. Those are both Monday Race Club records, and we've had a brilliant battle on the final lap. I Am Zach comes away with the win.
He did. He had to go for it.
You have to.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Joel Mader drive the day.
Was there.
Yep. Mate,
that's okay.
You're right on the back of him. You've got soft tyres. It's on the line. You know, it's either boom or bust at that point. And fortunately, I Am Zach comes out on top, and he wins here tonight, round 3. Jack Rotnin will be pretty pleased with 2nd place, I can tell you that.
Great drive. One stop, great drive.
Joel Mader, very understated,
fantastic drive,
and quiet drive to 3rd place. What a race! If you're in the Discord chat, you're watching this right now, I do implore you to watch this over again, and I do excuse my screaming at various points. I am Zach.
I think I lost it at one point. Yeah, when Nick BT spun round.
It's just exciting, isn't it?
I said.
No, mate.
Oh, it was exciting.
It's good. So I Am Zach then. He wins that race. Jack Rotnin 2nd. Joel Mader, our driver of the day. Mine and Scott's personally.
Yeah, I'd
3rd.
agree.
Chris DaCosta, his teammate, is 4th. Nick BT 5th. Striggy B 6th. G-Star Sipes 7th. Monster 89 8th. Damalek completes the finished cars. I Fishers retired, but is the 10th place. He picks up a point. Ollie Racing 11th. 12th.
No shame in that.
No, it's 12th. No, it's all Scott. 12th. So Michael Finn. Alex ERG 13th. Reese 14th. Shadow 15th. 16th. Sarge. MTO 17th. 18th. Bullboy. Era Voice 19th. And I think it was Night Shadow who was the last one. Whew. Yeah. Okay, right. Well, that is it from Monday Race Club until next Monday. Of course, you'll catch.
Good luck Wednesday.
Yes, thank you very much. You'll catch us here Wednesday for Monday Race Club Tier 3 at the slightly later time of 7:30. Do come and watch that as well, Scott. It's been really great to have you. I've really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, enjoyed that.
Absolutely no problem. Hopefully you join us here for next week, Scott, yourself as well. From everybody here at Monday Race Club.
Love to.
We will see you soon. Good night.
Night.